How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Laugh for Cards YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at an awesome PSA submission I just had return last night. There are 11 cards total in here and there is some heat, so I'm super excited to see what they graded. I'm hoping for a couple 10s, so let's take a look at what we've got going on in this box. I am pretty nervous and I'm also pretty excited to see what's in here. So this total submission took around 3 months to get back. PSA is pretty backed up right now. They got the Toronto Sports Card Expo coming up, so they are probably preparing pretty hard for that. I've got a couple of orders still out at PSA that I'm probably not going to see back before the Expo, unfortunately, but I am super excited that I do have this one that will be coming with me to the booth. So there's going to be some neat cards that are going to make a nice addition to the spot that we've got over at the Toronto Expo. There's also a pretty big blunder on my part in here, which you guys will see very shortly. So let's crack it open and let's see what we got. Pop the tape off here, crack right into it. And here we are in all its glory. The PSA return box. Here are our slabs. I mean, I'm super excited to see what's in here. I don't want to spoil it for myself, so I'm just going to turn these upside down. There you go. There you can see some Pavel Bure, little Bure action right there. So this is a super nice one. So we'll start with this card, I guess. So this is a Bure refractor, I believe, from 1995. It's the finest refractor. This one came in a pretty big collection buy. It came with his Z team as well. Super rare card. That one went to auction on eBay. But let's take a look at what the Bure got. See if we can see it there. An 8. Okay, 8's not bad actually on this card. I'll take a look at the pop report. Okay, so the Bure is a pop 2 with 2 graded higher. I'm assuming those are 9s. I'm imagining there are no 10s. But that is a filthy card right there. Super pumped about that one. I'm very happy with an 8. I can't complain with an 8 there. That's a pretty solid grade on that card. Let's see what we got next here. Oh, we got a Nico Hischier Future Watch Auto. This one has climbed in value since I sent it off. The raw was right around $75 to $80. I don't know exactly off the top of my head what it's doing right now, but this is what the last raw has sold for. So a 10 in this would be huge. But let's take a look and see. 9. I was hoping this would get a 10. That would have been a really nice increase. However, a 9 is still okay on this card. I'll probably pop the last sale up on the screen right now compared to a raw. But yeah, there it is. Nico Hischier Future Watch PSA 9. They're having a fantastic season. The Devils are on fire. Let's take a look at the pop report here. We'll check it out. Okay, so the Hischier is a pop 11 with only 20 graded higher. So only 20 10s, 11 and a 9. That's not a terrible grade. It'll pay for the cost of the grading, which is nice. Next up, we have an Alexander Ovechkin Parkhurst rookie. These are fairly easy to grade. I've seen in the past. I get a lot of 10s. So this one was super clean, so I was really hoping this was a 10. But let's take a look and see what we got. PSA 9. Oh, that's tough. This card was super clean as well. I really thought we had a 10 here. That's too bad. I wonder what this is worth on a 9. PSA 9 Alexander Ovechkin Parkhurst rookie. That's too bad. The centering is a little off on the back. I've seen PSA 10s with worse centering than that, so I'm not really sure what downgraded this card. Yeah, we'll take a look at the pop report on that one. The OV is a pop 178 with 343 graded a PSA 10. So very high pop report on that card in a PSA 10 compared to a PSA 9. Again, they are fairly easy to grade, so, you know, whatever. Ooh, this is a good one. Next up, we got a Wayne Gretzky MVP, but it's the 99 retire, so it's hand numbered to 99. These are super, super nice. I think they are tough grades. There's like PSA 5s out there and stuff like that, and these cards are fairly clean looking. So I'm pretty excited. I'll take anything like over a 7 here. Anything under a 7 I'll be pretty upset about, but let's take a look. Okay, PSA 8, that's not bad. I'm okay with that. This card is super, super nice. I picked this one up at the Edmonton Sports Card Expo. Flew out there with a couple buddies, set up a booth. This was a nice pickup. I'm actually into this one for free now because I sold the rest of the lot. But yeah, that is an awesome card there. But yeah, there wasn't much I seen off about this card. However, they do find something on this card clearly. That must be a factory flaw of some sort. There is an edge ding on the bottom, which I thought would bring it down to a 9. And then whatever the factory defect is that they give these cards such a low grade on, must have dropped it to that 8. But yeah, Gretzky 99 retires. That's a pretty awesome card there. Let's check the pop report on that one. I assume it's a 1. Okay, so that Gretzky is a pop 1 with 1 higher. So I'm assuming the 1 higher is a 9. But that card actually does have some fairly high value. I'll pop up any sales I can find on the screen. They don't sell very often, but they are hand numbered to 99. Oh, here we go. So here's our blunder of the submission. So after I sent these off, I realized that the cards I meant to send off were still sitting on my desk. And the cards I am talking about are the Jaromir Jagr Premier Rookie from 1990. And looks like I sent off its 91-92 counterpart. I guess I'll just check the grades here. It doesn't really matter. Of course, they're both 9s. But yeah, so I meant to send off the rookies, and I sent off his second-year cards, which have next to no value. I found them on my desk after I sent them out. So pretty big blunder on my part there. There's $70 to $80 in grading down the drain. I don't know what they're worth. I'll pop up on the screen what the last sale is. I can't imagine it's much, even in a PSA 9. But yeah, so there's my blunder of the PSA submission, which, I mean, everyone makes mistakes, but that's a pretty bad one there. But yeah, so the other 2 Jagr rookies that I do have, the ones that were meant to go, are at PSA now with another submission. So yeah, can't win them all, right? But let's move on. Next up, we have our highest value card of the submission. It is a Sidney Crosby Black Diamond rookie, the quad diamond, but a PSA 10 on this would turn it into like a $1,600 to $1,800 card. I didn't think I had a shot at a 10 here. I thought I had a really good shot at a 9. A 9 would be, again, a $200 increase on this card, so I'd be very happy with a 9. An 8 would keep it right around raw price. So let's take a look at what we got. Oh, just an 8. That's too bad. I would have really liked to see a 9 on this card. Crosby Black Diamond Rookie Gems. That's too bad. But still a very nice card nonetheless. Yeah, that's too bad to see an 8 on that. I really would have liked to see a 9. The top 2 corners, they did have some dings on them, which I thought would bring it down to a 9. But clearly they found something else on the card to drop it down to an 8, or they thought those corners were bad enough to give an 8. Again, it's still looking at it now. Even the centering's nice. I don't see much wrong with it, but can't win them all. I'll check the pop report on that one, see what we are working with. Okay, so the Crosby is a pop 12 with 23 graded higher. So I assume a very low amount of that 23 are 10s. And then majority of that is going to be PSA 9s. Next up, we got a Mario Lemieux. So this is the rookie reprint from Topps Chrome, and this is the Topps version. So there's a Topps and an OPC version of this card. This one I really thought had a shot at a 10. I checked the surface, everything looked super clean. So if this is a 10, this is a huge increase. This goes from like an $80 card up to like $600, and a 9 wouldn't move much in value. Although depending on what the pop report is, I'm not sure, but we will check right after this. So let's take a look here at what we got. Oh, PSA 9. This would have been so nice in a 10. That's too bad. I really would have liked to see a PSA 10 on that card. That's too bad. Even the centering on this was clean. Yeah, that's upsetting. I thought I had a good chance. There must have been a print line I missed on the back or something, because this card looked super clean. But again, this is another one I got from a collection that I have already sold off the rest of, so I am into this card for nothing. So it's a super nice card. As a Penguins fan, I don't mind having one of these. But yeah, that's tough to see a 9 there when I really thought I had a chance at a 10. But we'll take a look at the pop report on that one. I imagine it's still super low. That's actually a pop 5 with only 3 higher. So that might actually be a little bit of a shout when it goes to sale. That could actually jump in value pretty big in a PSA 9 for only being pop 5 with only 3 10s. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's neat. That's very neat. Next up, we got the Crosby MVP rookie. So this is a little lower end on Crosby rookies. These jump fairly high in value in a PSA 10. I'm not sure what a 9 does, but let's take a look. Oh, another 9. We're getting killed on this submission, guys. We don't even have a single 10 yet, do we? We're getting killed on this. I mean, I didn't expect a lot of 10s, but I would have liked to see a couple 10s. This, I thought, had a really good chance at a 10 as well. Yeah, no, PSA 9 on that. That's too bad. That's not going to jump in value too much for me. But I'll show you a comparison here between the raw and the 9. Man, we're getting killed on this one, guys. This is a tough submission. That Crosby is a pop 231 with 219 graded higher. That doesn't change much in value, I don't think. But okay, we got the Mario Lemieux rookie up next here. This one I don't expect anything high on. I just kind of submitted it because I could. I expected something low. This had marks on the back. Made an attempt to try and get them off. But let's take a look here. PSA 5, ouch, that is low. It is a Topps rookie, so it's not as valuable, but I will throw up a value on the screen of what a Topps PSA 5 is doing. But yeah, PSA 5 on that card. I mean, all four corners were fairly clean. Edges were super sharp on this card. It was the surface on the back that I was most worried about, and I'm not seeing the issue. Oh, I do see the issue there, okay. But if that came off the card, I mean, we could be talking probably a 7 or an 8. So again, not one I expected to see a PSA 10 on. That is a pop 280, and there are over 5,000 higher than that. So that's okay there. But oh, we're down to our last card now. This one is a Marc-Andre Fleury Sign of the Times second year, I believe. I believe it's 04. I'm just looking at the back of the card here. 04, 05 SPA. So, I mean, hey, we don't have 110 yet, so it'd be nice to get one here, but I'm not getting my hopes up. So let's take a look at the Marc-Andre Fleury. Hey, there we go. Our first PSA 10 of the order. That's a nice one. I can't complain not getting a 10. That's pretty sweet. That's a nice one to get in a PSA 10. That's a nice win from what we've seen in this submission so far. I will take that. I will take at least 110. If we went 0 for 11 on 10s, I would have been very upset. The guy couldn't even throw me a 10 on the Yoggers to throw me a bone. I'm sure he realized my blunder when he saw them come out, but he still had to give me a 9. But yeah, no, that's a really nice card there. I'm not sure if this is going to be pop 1, maybe a couple. Can't imagine too many other people sending in Fleury Sign of the Time. We'll take a look. So the Fleury is a pop 1. That is absolutely awesome. Pop 1 PSA 10. Pretty awesome end of the PSA submission. That didn't really go to plan at the start, but that's okay. They don't always. This one was a lot of stuff that I was into for free, so I wasn't super concerned about the grades, but we did see a good amount of pop 1s come out and some oddballs that are going to look very good at the Toronto Expo booth. Guys, I am set up at booth 1712, 1712. It is in the hallway between Hall 4 and Hall 5, so right when you come into the show, you can go left to Hall 5, or you can keep going straight to Hall 4. I'm going straight through in the hallway. You'll probably line up right past me. I'll have big buying signs everywhere. If you see me there, come say hi. It's great chatting with all you guys at the expos every year. So I'm super excited to see a bunch of you and meet a bunch of you as well. And of course, if you have cards for sale, I am buying all weekend extremely heavy. So if you got a full briefcase full of cards, I'm happy to make you offer on everything. So I will be buying heavy all weekend. Make sure you come say hi. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry I couldn't provide you with 11 PSA 10s today, but we got a good amount of nice stuff. So we'll take it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.